MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
A high fastball is in there.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Crump is in his tracks now. One gone.
Batting second.
In now, Jonathan Villar. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Villar is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Andrew Kashner will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Andrew Kashner, big guy, big arm. You know, he's been the guy that everybody's wanted to get their hands on. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 220 pounds, hard thrower, 95 to 97, good sink, good slider, decent changeup. He's yet to put it all together, but if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough to hit.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Velasco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Divino from the outfield grass throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Hood in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Andre Self. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Kashner, or just Cash for short. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Dan Brantley.
The left fielder, Dan Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Count remains 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Another full count pitch on its way. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Ready now, Bernard Hood.
This is our house.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a soft liner. And that's the second out.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate,
right
Joey
fielder.
Rickard. He'll work on
Joey
keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Velasco takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Connie Crump.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Connie Crump.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Get there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken in the dirt. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Now at the plate, Doug McDonald.
McDonald.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Castro is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th, the third
Digging
baseman,
in, Cyrus Sims.
Sims.
Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Rickard is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Come on, guys, let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is popped up. McDonald has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8th.
So stepping
The
in,
catcher,
Jesus
number
Sucre.
Jesus Sucre.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Batting
The
9.
pitcher, Andrew Kashner, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Omar Perez, 7, 8, and 9 to
Leading
start
off
the home
for the
3rd.
Red
Not
Sox.
much going on offensively so
baseman,
far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. To his right, Hood. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting eighth.
So striding in, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Striding in for Boston, Chris Sale. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Castro is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. David Price is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring.
David.
Striding in once again, Eric Davino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. Sims has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 3 for 15. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The strike.
Rising fastball, then it catches the zone for a strike. One and one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
1 strike.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Alexis Castro will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. On to first, and the price is right here. 2 away. Striding in, Alexis Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And that one right down Main Street. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Richie Baez will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 6, Richie Baez.
Into the box now, Luis Velasco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ball.
Full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Come on, Sox.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Andre Self, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Let's get something
A
going.
1 pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Connie Crump.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Connie Crump. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Pedroia on third. Self is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Ready with the 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Stepping into the box, Cyrus Sims. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The set and the 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Go, Red Sox.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Hector Velasquez will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
76, Hector Velasquez.
Standing in, Dan
Leading
Brantley.
off for
He'll
the
look to
Orioles,
bounce back after
the left
striking
fielder,
out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got
Brantley.
it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number
In now
7,
for the O's, Bernard Hood.
Hood.
Go.
Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Pedroia. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the
Still a
Orioles,
little early to start talking
right
about
fielder,
these things. There you
Joey
go, right there. A big
Rickard.
goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and that'll bring in Joey Rickard. Here comes the first pitch. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And this will be fouled away.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Come on, Red Sox.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0.
Your
Jeffrey
attention,
Ramirez,
please.
a 6'2"
Now pitching for the
right-hander,
Orioles,
jogs in to take over on the
number
mound.
32, Jeffrey Ramirez.
At the plate, Omar Perez. He'll lead things off here in this
Leading off
one-run
for the Red
contest.
Sox, the first baseman, Omar Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
The right fielder,
As he'll
J.D.
swing and send a chopper out to second.
Martinez.
Divino scoops it up onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets
Ladies
the
and
ground
gentlemen,
ball for the
your
first
attention,
out.
please.
Mookie Betts
Pin
will
hitting
get the
for the
call
Red
here
Sox.
as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 50, Mookie.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Luis Velasco. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 Boston. Marcus Walden is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Marcus Walden.
At the plate, Alcides Escobar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number
Stepping
40.
in, Jesus Sucre. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. Trey Mancini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Trey Mancini.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Popped him up. Sims shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. David Hess enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 41, David Hess.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Hess, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A ball and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Andre Self. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Connie Crump. First delivery to him on the way. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Back here on the show, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Weber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73, Ryan Weber.
Mark Trumbo is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Trumbo.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Weber benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Trumbo awaiting the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
DJ Stewart will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Trumbo aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. Line to the right side, but foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Runners off for second. Fly ball out toward right field. Martinez giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Matt Barnes will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Brantley.
Steve Wilkerson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
12.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and one. Wilkerson stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was an 8th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 out with the man at first. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Carlos Perez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Carlos Perez.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V. And this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Jace Peterson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1.
No.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Popped him up. McDonald is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Orioles leave him loaded. They trail it here 2-0. DJ Stewart is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 24.
Steve Wilkerson will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Jace Peterson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Peterson.
Jimmy Yacobonis gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Got the bonus.
Rio Ruiz is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Hanser Alberto is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Cedric Mullins will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Andrew Benintendi is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
16, Andrew Benintendi.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Here comes the 1-0.
Yep.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Popped up. Yacobonis over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Chris Davis has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Eduardo Nunez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nunez. This change for the Orioles. Now playing third base, number 19, Chris Davis.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Ruiz moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Trying to pick things
The
up
first
where we
baseman,
left off. Omar Perez.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone. Xander Bogaerts will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Perez at second. Martinez on at first with two down. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Steve Pearce will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles nothing. Eduardo Nunez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 36.
Heath Hembry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Red Sox, number 37.
Sandy Leon is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Sandy Leon.
Zue Lin is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Lin.
So digging in now, Alcides Escobar in his career versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 4.
Escobar.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, Jesus Sucre, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground, and that is off the first base bag. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Dwight Smith Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a ball, 1-0.
Come on, huh?
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
3-1. Here it is. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're down 4-0. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Baltimore, number 66, Tanner Scott.
Brock Holt is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Come on, Boston.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Let's go, Red Sox.
Let's go.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
You can do it.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that
The
pitch,
center
and
fielder,
he just didn't
number
get the bat
7,
through the zone in time.
Andre.
The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Your
Rafael
attention,
Devers
please.
will come on now as the
hitting for
pinch
Red
hitter.
Sox. Number 11, Rafael Devers.
Let's go, Red Sox. Let's go.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Come on, Red Sox. Drop it. Come on.
0-2. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wilkerson sprinting after it. He gets there,
Your
and that's the
attention, please.
second out. Mitch
hitting for the
Moreland
Red Sox.
will come on as a pinch
Number
hitter.
18, Mitch Moreland.
Let's go, Red Sox.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Moreland, originally from Mississippi. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Let's go, Sox.
0-2, here it is. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2 out, nobody on.
Come on, Sox.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0.
Ladies and
Brock
gentlemen,
Holt will stay
your
in the ballgame
attention,
now
please.
as he comes on to
A
play
defensive
second here.
change for the Red Sox. Now playing second base, number 12, Brock
Mitch
Holt.
Moreland
Now
will
in
stay in the
left,
ballgame now and
number
take over in
18,
left field.
Mitch Moreland. Now
Brandon
pitching for the
Workman
Red Sox.
comes on from the pen,
Number
hoping to finish
44,
this one off here in the top of the
Brandon
ninth.
Workman. Now
Jackie
in
Bradley
center
Jr.
field,
will
number
also
19,
come in now as he
Jackie
takes over out in
Bradley
center.
Jr.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Chris Davis. And
Leading
they'll
off
need
the
him to
Baltimore,
get something going
the third
here.
baseman, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding into the box, Cedric Mullins. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Fastball just missed above the zone.
2 balls. No
Bases
strike.
are empty. 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. Moreland on the move, but this will land untouched.
Ball.
Full count now, 3-2. Steve Wilkerson is on deck. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moreland coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Austin
attention,
Wins
please.
will get the call to
Pinch
pinch
hitting
hit
for the
here
Orioles.
as we'll see what he can do
Number
with 2 out and
61.
the bases empty.
Austin Wins.
Let's go. Shut him down.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of
1
the
ball.
zone.
No strike.
The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Now the 1-0.
That's a strike.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-0 to score this afternoon. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. David Price takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.